Night. It's late. I did not tell anyone I was getting on. I'm looking for my remote to my air because I need air in here. I do not see it. Well, give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab it. I'm going to go push the button myself since I can't find my remote. There we go. How's everyone doing? What's new and exciting? How's your summer going? Hi, everyone. Hi, Karen. Hi, Marcia. Hello, hello. I was going live in one of my other groups, and then I thought, you know what? I'm getting off of here, and I'm going to go live on YouTube first. So here I am. Oh, I forgot. I gotta put on this spirit box. I have my piece back. Well, good. Oh. Hey, when you get to a certain age, you have to protect your peace at all costs. I mean, when you're young, I feel like you have the energy that you could deal with that shit, like when you're, like in your 20s, maybe even a little bit in your 30s. You can deal with shit a lot better, but when you start getting, in your 40s and 50s, then it's like, you're like, fuck you. Get out of my peace. If you're not gonna, if you're gonna be disrupting my peace and my serenity, then you're fucking out of here. Because then I think we realize it's not that we can't handle it or we can't put up with it. It's that we realize that we don't fucking have to. Yeah. So there. Okay, spirit box. I don't know how long it took me to learn that one. It took me a minute. All right. Whew, I have some work to do tonight. I'm real excited about it. Well, I'm kind of dreading part of it, and then I'm excited about it. Whenever I get to do curse work, I like it, but, it's kind of gross. Curse work is kind of gross. Yep, exactly. Me too. I'm trying to always help people. I know. It's hard. I have this light above me on and I hate it. I gotta go shut it off. Hang on. It makes me look too white. There. That's better. There we go. So, oh no, did you have a break-in? That sucks. I love these. These are the best, you guys. I know. I say it every time I get on here. The Dipper. The Dipper. Dragon's Blood. If you've never tried them, you should try them. out there. You want to know the best? These are the best. And I have had them from everywhere. I've even had people send me some like from India and places like that. I've had oud ones sent to me from India. All kinds. People trying to show me that there's better ones than the Dipper, and I disagree. No, they're the best. And I can confidently say that I am a professional incense burner. I've been burning incense for a very long time, and I'm a professional incense burner, and the Dipper's the best. There's your witchy tip for the day. Hold on, I'm trying to, I'm gonna post that I'm on here because I told everyone I was gonna be in the other group, and then I changed my mind. At the moment. There we go. So how have you been, Karen? Besides that your car got broken into. Do you got them on video? You got them on video? Post it on your local Facebook page, and you'll catch them. That's what they do here. Because everybody's got cameras these days, you know? And then they'll get on like, you know, like Dolores, what's up? It's called like What's Up Dolores or whatever. And then they'll post the video. Do you know these kids? Or do you know who this is? They broke into my car. Yeah. Doing great. Oh. Man, you gotta have cameras these days. You have cameras everywhere. Hello. What did you say? He's speaking another language. My next purchase. I think he's speaking a different language, you guys. I've never had that happen. What language are you speaking? It's weird. Burn some sweet grass. It's like waves. It sounds like. I think you said voodoo. Voodoo? No, I'm not doing voodoo. But I am a witch. And I am doing a poppet tonight. I am not a voodoo practitioner.
Certifications.
Yes. It's similar, you're right. It is similar. But it's not the same. A different version. How about that? Oh my goodness. So, hi Black Widow. I almost had Meow in here with me, and then she turned around and hauled ass outside. She saw something out there and she would chase it down. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he's speaking a different language. It's hot. But we did. No clue what he said. La Saramashan. That's what it sounded like he said. YouTube, the YouTube is different. Well, I have it vertical, not horizontal, so maybe that, like that you mean, or it's like kind of crooked, but I don't care. Is that what you mean? Oh, that's like the wheel. Shh. You're not supposed to be saying things like that. Those are secrets. That was English, though. I only know English, so darker. Yeah. Yes. Those are secrets. Ancient Chinese secrets. Anyways, so I just wanted to get on here and yes. I call them stabs, but he called them staves. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them right there. Staves. As he wants some. Oh, so what's up? So I'm just on here to say hello and say hello to all of you beautiful people out there in the land of YouTube. And then I'm going to get off of here and get on and get started. I have a curse poppet to do tonight, and I've been kind of kicking around a couple of different ways to do it, how I want to do it, but I'm gonna stick to the traditional way that I've always done it, but I had a couple different thoughts on it, but I'm gonna do it the same way I always do it. See if we can find the proper color. This looks like a good color right here. So basically I buy these felts that have all these different skin tone colors, and I didn't used to do skin tones, Like when I first started doing them, I didn't care about that. It didn't matter. But now I do skin tones, or try to. I try to match it up as best I can. And then I fold them in half and draw it out. This. And then I draw them out on here with the Sharpies. And then I cut them out. And then I stitch them up. And if you get on my Patreon, I have a video to show you how to do it. Ants. Yeah, no. I do use fire ants for my poppets when they misbehave. If you're one of my poppets and you misbehave, then my clients can say, put that motherfucker in the fire ants. And then I take him out in the moonlight, and I, very nice as I can, dig a hole in the anthill, and then I put them in there face down. I dress them all up, you know, like an offering to the ants, and then I put them in there, and then I bury them in there, and I leave them there for a couple weeks, and then usually I do it for like a strip and remove, to kind of strip and remove the bad behavior that we don't want anymore. If they're being bad, they're having behavior problems, then that's what happens. And it works really good. They're very powerful. Ants are very, very powerful. I've worked with them for many years. Hecate taught me how to do that. If you are a follower of mine and you've watched from the very beginning of my videos and you've seen me grow through the years, you know, from the beginning I was just, you know, I didn't really work with deities or nothing like that, and then Hecate came in and changed all that. And then I've just kind of grown with her through the years. And that's the reason I've left the old videos up. So if you get on one of my old videos and you start criticizing me and critiquing me, just realize that's the old video. You know, it's like I had someone do that the other day, and it was like from 10 fucking years ago. And I'm like, well, yeah, because I was just barely started working with Hecate then, and I only worked, you know, with herbs and, you know, natural, with the elements. I didn't really know a whole lot. I just knew the basics, and it was very powerful just working with the elements. But don't get on there and talk shit to me, you know, on an old video, because that's not the reason the videos are there. The videos are there to show that when you work with Hecate, how much you can grow and things like that. Just to show, like, you can evolve. You can grow with her and learn new things and stuff like that. It's a sad person, I know. But you know, there's rotten eggs everywhere. People that think that they need to, like, oh, you do. No shit. No shit. But it's there. If you don't like it, scroll. We all have a beginning. Exactly. So anyways, I didn't care. I didn't even comment or anything. I just, whatever. But yeah, it's an old video. But if you watch it, it's quite a beautiful story, because it shows, like, when I first started, and then how she kind of came in through my awakening and saved me. I was like being totally bullied by spirits and traumatized by them, and then she just kind of came in and saved me, and, you know, helped me and showed me how beautiful everything was, and it's all on there. Who did that? So stupid.
The God.
The God. The gods. Yes. But so, I just think that, I get it. I don't even remember what video it was or anything like. It didn't even faze me. And I think it had to do with a puppet, I think, or something. And they were telling me that I can't do it because I'm not, black. So, yeah, some bullshit like that. But I have to work with their ancestors to be able to perform such magic. So, whatever. I was just like, I think everybody thinks that their divination or their path or their beliefs are the right one and everyone else's are wrong. And I would just say, don't need to care about that. I know. I would just like to say that that's not true. Everybody has their own path, and everyone's path is different, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with having a different path than everyone else. And not everyone has to have the same beliefs as you. That would be really boring and very small-minded. So, there. But anyways, I digress. It's a beautiful night. It's nice and cool. Hi, Daniel. How are you? Are you doing well? I haven't heard from you in a very long time. I assume that means you're doing good. It's about respecting each other's differences and knowing that everyone is different. And that's okay. We like it that way. We don't want everyone to be the same. Everyone has their... Now that was a different language. What is going on? This thing's talking in different languages tonight. They say some things in English, and then they say things in other languages. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, when it speaks in a different language, it gives me a question mark. They sound weird, too. They sound different. And when I do my puppets, I like to use these because there's all these different skin tone colors. And they're Sharpies, but they're not Sharpies. They're like Bic Sharp. They're permanent, but they're Bic. I need some new ones, though, I think, because... Admire. I've had these for a really long time. You guys want to see the picture of the guy I'm going to curse tonight? So I'm just joking. Just joking. Woo! That was funny. No. Just a little jokesy-wokesy. Ah. Yeah. Some of us just have more than others. That's all. Woo. There he is. Just kidding. Scheming. Oh. Not scheming. He's just joking. I'm gonna, I'll show you what he looks like after I draw him. I'll draw him out right now and then I'll show you guys what he looks like. And I'm not an artist, so don't judge me. Evil. Thank you. You got that right. What? Darker one. Hi, Kaylin. How are you, beautiful? Dang, I know that dude. Yes, that's when he broke in your car last night. I'll draw them up and then I'll show you guys what he looks like, so you can see what they look like. And I know that they look kind of weird, but if you saw the picture, then you would understand. Dude's got some fucking eyebrows, I tell you. Woo! Look at them eyebrows. How are you? I'm good. I'm drawing up a puppet that I'm going to be working on tonight. I don't usually do that on here, but what the hell? We're here, and I got work to do. I usually do this exact thing in my private group, and then we hang out, and then I just kind of do these on there. But I'm gonna give him some scruffies. I hope that he has some scruffies. That's way too light. No. So darker. This is for one of my VIP clients, and it's like an emergency kind of situation, you know. This is a very bad person. I guess I could just tell you, he's kind of like a stalker. She was a stalker, and this is him. And we can't have that, so. And there's really nothing else there's really nothing she could do about it besides this. She really is kind of defenseless in her situation. I'm not going to say too much about that, just that, like, where she lives, they don't really care. And so this is the only, you know, defense really that she has. And so I try to not leave her hanging, especially not in this situation. And draw it up here, and then I'll show you guys. Woo! But yeah. You're at work, but off. Be off in an hour. Yay! A stalker, very interesting. Yeah. Mirror box, so all he sees is himself. Well, that's a fun idea. Use them, I find using mirror boxes, I used to use them all the time for like when I would do like curse removals, and then I would put like specific herbs in there that so that when they were peeking through to see like who's fucking around with their energy, all they would see was themselves. And then sometimes they would, if you do it right, there is a way you could do it where when they pop in to see who's messing with the energy, they can get, you could trap them in there. But I have better methods than that now. But I like that. But I'm going to do much worse than that to this guy. That's getting off way too easy. No, no, no. Way too easy. No, no, no. It's all about it's all about what you're stuffing in there and different things like that. And then of course every stitch has a curse, you know, a command. Every single stitch as I sew around him will have a command. And yeah. And I always give them genitalia because, you know, sometimes you might want to do something to that. So this is just the outline. And then I'll sew around him and I'll, you know, curse. Every stitch will be a curse. And then I fill him with things. That's the big thing, is what you put in there. He's gonna have a lot of really disgusting things put inside of him. That's the only thing that I don't like about doing curse puppets, is that I have to handle gross things. Nice. Did you say? Oh, nice. I was like, usually I can put like a chicken foot in there, an old rotten chicken foot. Woo! There goes my chair. It just rolled off. My chairs are really rolly because my husband put rollerblade wheels on them. So sometimes they just go. He looks a little bit odd. Well, he is. Well, he looks like that right now because he doesn't have his stitching, but once he gets his stitching, and then I give him like, I put like an almond in their brain, or not an almond, but a walnut. Walnuts have been used to curse people's brain forever. Like, it's so old magic, like old magic. Like, you could find it in books from like the 1800s and older. Like, it's old stuff. And I do put a walnut in their head, in the brain. Interpretation. And then I put, you know, I put all kinds of nasties in there. And then, if they are bad, I could smash their brain and break it open. Put worms inside of them. I put bugs in them. I put all kinds of lovely things in there for curses. Now, I do self-improvement poppets where I could make these and put healing things and prosperity and love and, you know, all kinds of good things in them. First form. I could do, I do those kinds, and I could do those for healing. I use them for healing. I could do healing poppets, curse poppets, love poppets. Speak. I do all kinds of poppets. Poppets for everything. Yes, they're very effective. A brain smashed poppet. Yes. Most of the poppets that I have had their brains smashed, but not the self-improvements, of course. And those ones, they get the Buckeyes, you know, for their brains. I put those in them for good luck and, you know, all that stuff. They get crystals. The self-improvement poppets get crystals and all kinds of nice things in there. Everyone's customized. It depends on what they need help with and what they want in theirs. And then it's customized to their needs. But I really do a lot of puppets. I'm the puppet master. Constant. I feel like it anyways. I'm like, oh my gosh, another puppet. I love doing them. I do a lot of them. They do take a lot of energy. Especially curse puppets are really quite draining. But, you know, they gotta be done. So, these combination roots. Combination roots. Those go inside of them. Just break that in half. And I'm going to put all kinds of nice things in there. Evil. Yes, I know. We had established that. Is that what you said? Help you. It is the best. Yep, it is. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. And I do have a couple of videos in my Patreon of my stitching process and things like that, and things that I put inside of them in my Patreon, but I don't make them from corn husks. A lot of people did. I've made a couple like that, but it's just not my magic, you know. not my thing. I tried it that way. It's just not for me. And this actually, I learned this actually from my mom. Yeah. Yeah. And so I just do it that way because that's what I know. That's what I'm comfortable with, and that's what was passed down to me. So that's this is my magic, you know, passed down from my ancestors. Um, and I just changed it all up and made it my own. I don't do it the way they did it, but I do it the way I do it. But my mom used to make these little characters all the time using this method, and then I just turned it into a spell, into a puppet. And yeah. So, yes, ma'am. But I know there's lots of different ways. Some people make them out of clay. I've done that a few times. I've made them out of clay a few times. If I make them out of clay, it's just like a temporary puppet. Like I plan on destroying it and not having it anymore. These are like forever puppets that I will forever have, and you know, they're like, it's darker. The clay ones are just for like, you know, a quick fix kind of thing. These are like for ongoing work, people that are going to need continuous adjustments. We'll see. Some people don't learn. I feel like my lip is going. It's not. Everything's blurry. Hold on, I gotta check. Some do crochet poppets. Yes. Kelly did crochet poppets. Do you ever get clients wanting the poppet? No, they can't have it. They can never have it. They know that. They don't want it anyways. But some, I don't know. I did a healing poppet one time, and then I made like drops, like a thing of drops, like this. And then I sent them that in the poppet, and then every day I had them put the drops on the poppet because they wanted to be in charge of that or whatever. So I let them do that, but they were, you know, they were a witch, so. But you don't want to give someone one of your puppets because then you're giving them your magic, you know? So you got to be careful about that. I wouldn't do it. I don't even like selling my potions or anything like that. Do you ever get clients wanting the puppet? Wait, oh right, yeah. Yeah, I don't let them have it. I tell them no, you cannot have it. But if they want me to undo their poppet, I've only had that happen one time, maybe 2 times, where they said 2 times. I can remember exactly who and everything. But through all these years of me doing poppets, I've only had them ask me to destroy their self-improvement poppets twice. And I know, and I remember exactly who they are and everything. And they both times it was just because it was an energy thing. You know, if it's too much energy. One girl went to Christianity, and then she didn't want to have that on her, and blah, blah, blah. So she asked me to undo it. So I did. I don't care. I don't judge. That's totally fine. I would never get mad about something like that. Like, I'm not that kind of person. I think that it's total fucking bullshit because I did spell work for that person. I got them their visa into another country. I got them the desired, not me, but my spell work got them the magic, got them the desired job they wanted. Magic got them the boyfriend they wanted. Magic got them, you know what I mean? Got them everywhere they were. Where they were at, Magic got them there. And then they were like, me. I'm going to Christianity. I want you to destroy my puppet. And then they proceeded to ask me to also delete all their videos. And I was like, no. I'm not deleting those videos. Your name's not mentioned in them. You're not mentioned in it. So I put them all on private and kept them all. But, I think that, that's some bullshit. Yeah. That shit pissed me off. That one was like a total slap in the face. Like, but I was like, it's fine. You paid for it. And I'll just undo everything that I did for you. You want it all erased? Fine. Don't be surprised when you get sent back to your country. Don't be surprised when you lose your job. And it's not that I'm cursing her, but she didn't want what she received. Yeah. She didn't want it. She spit in the face. So it's like, don't be surprised when you ask for all these things and I do all the work and you get everything that you wanted and your life is exactly where you want it, and then you decide that you're gonna go into Christianity or whatever, so you want it all undone. Don't be surprised when everything gets ripped out from under you. And I promise you that I am not the kind of person that's gonna take time out of my fucking day to curse you over that, because I could give two shits and a fuck. I promise. Jeepers creepers, but go to the devils. You'll get prosperity because jeepers creepers can't give them all. Yeah. What the gods do is that's their choice. If they do that to you, then they feel like that's what you deserve, and I have no control over gods and what they do. They're gods. I'm just a mere human. Yes, hypocrites. Yeah. But whatever. Company. So just know that if you have me undo your stuff, I'll undo it, and I don't care. I don't care. But don't come crying to me when your life gets turned into a shitstorm. It has nothing to do with me. That is all you, my friend. Because I wouldn't waste a breath on you. I mean, no. Wouldn't do it. Unless you're fucking with me. Then, that's different. But if you're not fucking with me, I'm not fucking with you. That's how it is. I never would ever fuck with anyone unless I have to. And that's the truth. Because I don't care that much about you to fuck with you unless you make me. unless you come to my door. And when I say come to my door, I mean bring shit to me. You bring it to me, then obviously you have to deal with it. You know, I'm not a pussy. I'm not gonna just take it. You know. No. I'm not that kind of girl. And I might not do anything anyways. I might just consider the source and laugh about it. I don't know, it just depends. I'll consider the source for sure. I just really don't have those kind of problems normally. But if I do, then I don't know. I don't usually have to do anything. I just go to temple and give it to the gods and ask them to help me. And then they usually handle it because I just don't. I don't hold anyone so close to me that I would give a shit. Okay. Send me an email. You're gonna send it tomorrow? Okay. You can. Also, in meditation a few days ago, last week, a few days ago, I was shown a new prosperity spell that I'm really excited about it, and I'm going to be doing it probably, I want to do it before Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are good. Well, Wednesday and Thursday are really good prosperity days. So I'm probably going to do it either on Wednesday or Thursday. But I'm going to try to do it before that. But if not before that, then I'll definitely be doing it on Wednesday or Thursday. Oh, it's about that. Cool. Yeah, I'm super excited about it. I was in meditation, actually with Kane, and he was like, why don't you try something new? And then he was like showing me this whole thing, this whole formula, and I was like, oh, I like that. Okay, I'll do it. And then the very next day, one of my clients was like, I need this, and this to come through, and I was like, oh, you must be the one that this new spell is for. But it's so cute, and I really like it, and so I'm going to be, I'll probably post it on YouTube. I might not, but I probably will. It'll for sure be in my Patreon, if not on YouTube. Did I read your mind? Her own oil that was specially crafted for her. Wait. Okay, let me see what Caitlin's saying. Sorry, Caitlin, I have bad eyeballs. What would be a nice offering I can give to Akate? I bought her own oil that was specifically crafted for her that I dress her in every day, but I want to get her something else once I get paid. She likes a lot of things. I give her roses. I give her flowers almost every day. She really likes lilies. I give her lilies. I give her red roses. I give her wine. I give her blood. Okay, so you know that tattoo that you posted on your Facebook? I don't know if that's your husband or your son or who that person is that got that tattoo. If you make a still of that like get a wood burner or carve it even on a piece of wood, then you can, I don't know if you are, I don't know where you're at, so you get these little dudes right here, and then you poke your finger and you put it on there. That's an offering to her that you could do. I know that you guys have your primal books, right? I think Mark talks about that in the Queen of Hell. So you could do that for an offering. You give her crystals, just all kinds of things. There's so many different things. Stravani, did I say it right? Hi. Stravani. Sorry, I can't see very good. Yes. See this. Stravani. I like that. That's a pretty name. Let's see, what else is Hecate like? I think that she gets a lot of flowers. She loves flowers. You can burn incense for her. I like to make her incense. She loves marijuana. I put marijuana in her loose. Do I have some right here? Let me see. Where's my little? I might not have. I think I put it out in the greenhouse. I like to make her a loose thing of incense, and I buy, what is it called, Moon something. There's a shop on Amazon, it's called Moon something, and they make a blend for her, and it's black and it smells really good. I take that blend and then I add stuff to it that I know she likes, like marijuana. How do I make some compromise and leave us who has been troubled us? I mean, like a banishing? Is that what you're talking about? How do you make a banishing? Well, are you a witch? I don't know. Yeah, weed. I like to put it in the grinder. I'll get her some nice flour, and then I mix it in there for her. You know, just add things that I know that she likes in there, like, you know, cloves or, you know, spices, you know. But remember, I know Hecate really likes poisons, and so if you're gonna offer her poisons and you want to burn them to her, make sure you leave when you burn it. Like, you could put it on her, like, it depends on where your altar is. Like, if your altar's in your house where everybody's out, then obviously you can't burn the poisons there. But if you have like an outside altar, you can burn them to her there if you want to. Okay, thank you. Also, I don't have Facebook. Oh! I'll get her some roses, can't give her wine. Weed, I'm sober a year and live in sober living. Oh, congratulations. You're not on Facebook? Hold on. Hold on. I have a new person and I thought you were her. Oh my gosh, there's too many to look through. Hold on, let me see if I can figure it out. Um, yeah, it just says that I added one new person, but it doesn't say the name of the person. Huh. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. You followed me on Insta? I'm just sworn. I mean, I know it's kind of a common first name, but no way, it's gotta be, because, hold on, let me find it. It's gonna make me a crazy person. So I'm saying all this stuff to you, you know the tattoo, and you have no idea what I'm talking about because it's not you. Yeah. I thought that was you. It's the same first name for sure. Oh, they turned off my spirit box. Anyways, it must be on that phone right there. But I could have sworn it was you. But it must be. Wow. Well, shoot. I just can't find it. But no. Other little ones. Okay. Yeah. I have a daughter. She's almost here. No. I thought you were someone else. Your little icon, I can't see it, but it looks almost the same. Yeah, I can't see it. It's too little. Well, I apologize. I thought you were someone else. And, but, okay, well, we got that cleared up. It's not you. Okay. I think her name starts with a C. No? Wait. I have a few of you. I mean, I have a few Caitlyns on here. Yeah. I apologize. I thought you were someone else. right, you guys. Well, I'm going to get off of here. I have to get to work and quit procrastinating. And I love you all. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And I will see you next time. Peace out. Bye.